Hi, this is second grade, lesson 5. Let's first compare 3-digit numbers. We have to compare the numbers by using greater than, less than, or equal to. Let's look at number 1. For number 1, we have 504 and 387. So to know which number is larger, we have to look at the hundreds place first. We have 5 for this one and 3 for this one. And since 5 is larger than 3, we have to put this sign to show that 504 is larger than 387. Let's look at number 2. For number 2, we have the same number for the hundreds place. So we have to look at the tens place, but the tens place are also equal. So now we have to look at the ones place, which is 2 and 3. But since 3 is larger than 2, we have to put this sign to show that 803 is larger than 802. Let's look at number 5. We have 315 for this side and 274 for this side, and then since 3 is larger than 2, we have to put this sign to show that 315 is larger than 274. Let's look at number 11. So 150 minus 50 and 600 minus 500. So when we subtract 50 from 150, we get 100. And then when we subtract 500 from 600, we also get 100. So they are equal. Let's move on to the next page. For this part, we have to use a graph, and then we have to use a graph to answer the questions below. Let's look at number 1. Which color got the most votes? So, since purple has the highest number, we have to write purple. Let's look at number 5. How many students are there altogether? And to know how many students are there altogether, we have to add all the numbers. So 3 plus 2 plus 5 plus 3 plus 4. And this would equal to 17. So 17 is the answer for number 5. Let's look at the next page. For this part, we have to use addition and subtraction to solve each question. Let's look at number 1. For number 1, we have 39 plus 12 minus 28. So let's first add them together. 39 plus 12. Nine plus 2 is 11. And 1 plus 3 plus 1 would be 51. And then now we have to subtract 28 from 51. Since 8 is larger than 1, we have to borrow from 5, and 5 would change to 4, and then 1 would change to 11. So 11 minus 8 would be 3, and 4 minus 2 would be 2. So the answer is 23. Let's look at number 6. 14 plus 12. 4 plus 2 is 6. 1 plus 1 is 20. 1 plus 1 is 2, so it would be 26. And then when we subtract 10 from 26, we would get 16. So the answer is 16. Let's look at the next page. For this part, we have word problems. Let's look at number 1. Mr. Brown has 26 pencils. Mrs. Garcia borrows 7 pencils. How many pencils does Mr. Brown have left? So to know how many pencils are left, we have to subtract 7 from 26. Since 7 is larger than 6, we have to borrow from 2. And 2 would change to 1, and 6 would change to 16. 16 minus 7 is 9, and 1 minus 0 is 1. So the answer would be 19 pencils. Thank you.